Alcohol is one of the most socially widespread drugs and has been part of human culture for thousands of years, and this is for pretty evident reasons. For anyone who's tried it before, you'll notice that alcohol quickly makes you better at many things, including temporarily talking to girls and thinking you can jump down more stairs than you actually can. Now, whether it's at a party or you've responsibly waited until you're of legal age, I think most teenagers and young adults are pretty excited to have their first drink. But if there's anything you'll find out soon enough, it's that your first drunk experience is always one of the least memorable. Also keep in mind that many people have bad formative experiences with a certain alcohol and say things like, "I'm never drinking vodka again." While you think you mean it, this decision is made by your logical brain.
Okay. I know this is easy. I agree with this. I also don't agree with this. I think everybody can agree. Okay, if you've had a bad experience with gin, I don't think you have drank gin in forever.
Tequila.
Gin.
Tequila fucked me up.
Fuck gin whenever you fuck that shit.
And has no bearing on the future actions of your drunk brain. Of course, many new drinkers worry that they're drinking too much and don't want to develop bad habits. My friend thought she might have a problem because her family always buys her liquor store gift cards, but you don't need to worry when people buy you gift cards for the liquor store. You need to worry when they stop buying you gift cards for the liquor store. Now, a downside of alcohol is how expensive it is. Another downside is that one of the effects of alcohol is making you not care about what things cost. Fortunately though, one of the upsides is that one of the effects of alcohol is making you forget to pay for things. So you have to take your wins with your losses. So when you're consuming alcohol, you need to be aware of your level of intoxication, which someone might ask you for to gauge where you or the group is at. 3 out of 10 is a small buzz and you can definitely feel something happening. 6 to 7.5 is the Goldilocks zone, where you feel charismatic, energized, and excited to do things. Past 8 out of 10, no one will ask because they can already tell, and you start saying things like, "Why are your eyes so far apart?" to someone's boobs. And 11 out of 10, where everything goes black, time no longer exists, and you teleport to new locations. With that in mind, the effect of alcohol can be different for different individuals, and from my experience, there are fundamentally 3 types of drunk people. People who are their usual selves but better, people who seem exactly the same but can't walk properly, and people who immediately...
in Germany, I TP'd from the club, I remember walking in the middle of the club, that's the last time I remember, and after that, I was naked in the shower the next day.
Find a reason to say they love you, fight someone, try to have sex with someone, or cry. So one thing you'll have to deal with eventually, whether you drink or not, is your friend passing out. When this happens, you'll notice that everyone else will do one of 2 things: help them, or draw a dick on their forehead. This is a good way to check your social circle for whether or not you have good friends, depending on what they did first and the size of the dick.
Yeah,
now, at the end of the night, remember that alcohol dehydrates you, so it's really important to drink lots of water. A good strategy is to know what you usually weigh in the morning and drink enough water to bring yourself up to that weight at night. In practice, I find I don't always have the clarity of mind to do that, so you can also sit under the shower head with your mouth open, wondering where you went wrong. So the next morning, depending on your age and hydration, you might experience a hangover. A hangover is your body telling you you're an idiot and shouldn't be doing this anymore, and the only thing that can make it go away is hash browns. So with that said, always consume responsibly and hit up...
I don't like hash browns that because there's kind of sometimes like oily or greasy, and it's like worse.
And hit up Costco if you don't have any in your freezer.
Tim Hortons, hash browns, or McDonald's, or top tier. There you go.
For hash brown, yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah, because you put some hot sauce on them motherfuckers.
Hot sauce on hangover, man. You guys need to get some fucking therapy.
Nah,
man.
it's good. Good. It's potatoes.
Fuck, man. Hot sauce after on a hangover, man. You guys, man, you something else.
No, oh, after a hangover. Oh. I thought we were just talking about hash browns for no reasons.
Oh no. Hash browns are good when they're done right, but most places they don't do them right, so it's like no point.
That's true. I'm just fat. I'm just hungry.